this for those who don't know. I do this for every PLE or weekly show, whether it's Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. I always like to go over those things, and I'm going to go over those now. Actually, we're going to talk about these things that needs to be discussed more because I got to see what the whole deal is going on. And other than that, though, guys, this will be definitely discussed. And we're going to get to that shortly. In a second, we're going to get that going. What went wrong with NXT No Mercy? Let's talk about it. Now, the first thing I noticed, I talked about this earlier. We're going to touch on it again. We're going to talk about Wendy Chu and his botching. And I believe that Wendy Chu is not ready for the PLE yet. She did botch coming off the top rope. And she made Kelani Jordan lose some of the confidence and focus that she had. Now, we could say, like Gerard said, Borlani, but Kelani puts out a great, a great performance at PLEs. She fails to disappoint. And the reason I say Wendy Chu's not ready because she's not over with that character. You know, that's a brand new character she was doing. The crowd really wasn't into her. And as you guys know, after she lost, she went right back. She's gonna be feuding with Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley came behind her and attacked her. Let's keep that in mind. So I just couldn't feel it. I did not feel that tonight. I didn't feel what the whole thing was with with Wendy Chu. If Kalani looked bad, it's because she couldn't carry Wendy Chu. And remember, guys, Kalani still new. Gerard, you gotta give her a break. Like I said, Kalani's only been doing this for a year. So that's probably who said she's boring, but she's clearly going back. She's going to feud with Tanner Paxley. The crowd was just not responsive to Wendy Chu. I'm not saying Wendy Chu's a terrible performer. She needs more work because remember, guys, Wendy Chu was out for a long time. I thought she was going to get released at some point, but they did bring her back. She did come back to NXT. She was a babyface character. Remember, she used to wear the pajamas, all happy. Then she came to this dark character that she is currently, So, but the botch was ridiculous, and she hurt herself a little bit. And Kalani, I don't think she's ready for a major PLE yet. She still needs to get more conditioning on NXT or maybe NXT level up. Wendy was out for a while. She had an injury. I remember this was last year. She was out for the majority of last year. Just came back earlier this year. We gotta agree. She ain't ready. She's not ready to be on the main stage. NXT No Mercy is a very big deal. That's right before Halloween Havoc and right before Deadline. I just don't think she was ready to be a challenger, but I get it. They put her on the PLE as an opponent for Kelani Jordan so Kelani can defeat her. I get that. They needed a heel to do that. I just don't think she was ready because this is how she botched. And with that being said, you know what list this is going on. If you guys don't know, I put this on the list all day.
What's going to happen? No. Words? No. You just made the list.
So yes, guys, yes. This was one of the moments I did not like. And to be perfectly honest, I know Gerard's gonna like when I say this. This was my least favorite match of the night. At all matches, my least favorite match. Not to say it was supposed to be the least favorite match because of the slowness, the receptiveness. It made everything slow down. Another thing, Wendy Chu could not keep up well with Kelani Jordan. She was actually slowing Kelani down. She couldn't keep up. Wendy was moving kind of sluggish. I know Wendy Chu, she's in better shape. She recently lost weight. Remember, Wendy used to be a little bit bigger. She did lose weight, but I think a PLE was too much for her because Wendy Chu is so used to the NXT or NXT level up speed. And I think, PLE, you gotta take it up, step it up a notch. You gotta move a little bit faster. Let's be honest, other than NXT No Mercy, what other PLEs has she been on a regular basis? She's not used to that stage. So I think the speed, the quickness was a little too much for her speed, and it slowed herself down and Kelani Jordan for that matter. So that's why I said don't put on PLE for a while until she's really ready. That's all I'm saying. Um, and also Kelani Jordan, remember, she has only been around for a year. Now, do you expect any performer in 1 year to be perfect and to everybody can't be Oba Femi? Do you expect a female performer, any performer, to get that good in a year? Kalani is still new. It's not like she's been around for 3, 4, 5 years in NXT. She's more of a newcomer. She's still fresh. So I don't expect her to have it right away. Now, my question is this, guys. It's my question. It's funny that some of you guys on social media in general. You say that you don't like Kelani Jordan because she's boring and she don't do it on a PLE. But I bet if it was Lola Vice, you wouldn't be saying that. Isn't Lola Vice new too? Or it's because Lola Vice be twerking and shake her booty everywhere and Kelani don't do that? Is it really because Kelani is not a good performer or because Kelani doesn't thirst trap? She doesn't shake her behind around like Lola Vice do. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Seriously, tell me when I'm telling lies. That's why I really don't like her. People say that because she's not a Lola Vice or she's not a Jakara Jackson. She don't be showing her body off. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I'm tired of being nice. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yeah, Kalani's only been around for a year. She came out when Lola Vice came out. Now Lola Vice be messing up a lot. You guys don't say nothing about Lola. You be like, oh, Lola's still good, you know. She still look good. She still look good, but Kalani still looks good too. She just carries herself differently than Lola Vice does. But I'm just saying, back to Wendy Chu. Wendy Chu, it's not ready for a PLE stage yet. It's not her time. I don't think so. I don't think it's her time yet. But we'll see what happens next. Had her crew sheet been in the ring with Borderline, she would have been a former AW champ, new NXT champ. I don't like her crew Sheeta. Io Sky will mop the floor with her. I would say Kairi Sane will mop the floor with her. She just don't do it for me. Tacky time excel within a year or so, no excuse for Borlani. Like I said, Tiffany Stratton is the exception to the rule. Now, she caught on very fast. Now, you're not being fair with that comparison. We know that Tiffany caught on very fast. Many competitors do not catch on like Tiffany Stratton. Let's be honest. Besides Tiffany Stratton, the only person I saw to call to wrestling business that fast, and he was amateur wrestler, was Kurt Angle. Not many people catch on like that. Kalani's in the same boat as Lola Vice. All these women are new. Kalani's new. Lola Vice is still new. Remember, another person that's still new. What's her name again? Jasmine Nix is new. Izzy Dame is new. Now that's who's really bad. Izzy Dame. No one say anything about Izzy Dame. She's really bad, but she's still new. And Soruka is new. Lola Vice has been given a stereotype gimmick. Give her a serious role, and the crowd will get behind her. Not so sure about that, because ever since she got the serious role, she hasn't been seen on TV. Didn't you guys just ask, where's Lola Vice? She ain't been on TV. You may have to eat those words. That's exactly what's going on with her now. This was a test for Choo Choo, and she failed. Yeah, Wendy Choo's not ready. So that's one thing I saw wrong with NXT No Mercy. Another thing I'm going to go over. This was so obvious tonight. So obvious. No TNA superstar ever wins the NXT or Women's NXT Championship. What am I talking about? Do you guys remember earlier this year, NXT Battleground, Jordan Grace, the TNA Knockout Women's Champion, challenging Roxanne? Remember everybody was saying, oh, Jordan's Grace is going to beat Roxanne. She's going to defeat her. Roxanne will be the throne. Jordan's going to have both the TNA and NXT Championship, and it didn't happen. and I knew it wasn't going to happen. So if we knew that was going to happen, and Jordan was the TNA Knockouts champion, what makes you think that Joe Hendry? I believe Joe Hendry was going to defeat Ethan Page tonight. It never works out that way. A TNA superstar's not defeating for the major NXT men's or the women for the women's division, women's NXT championship. Not going to happen. And this is why I knew that Joe Hendry would not defeat Ethan Page tonight for the NXT championship. He would not get all ego. They don't let TNA people win the major championships. Now, they may win a match. They may even win the North American Championship after Oba Femi lose it. They may win Kelani's title, the Women's NXT North American Championship, or maybe the Heritage Cup, the NXT Heritage Cup that's currently held by Charlie Dempsey. But they are not winning these major belts. Not right now. I'm not saying it'll never happen, just right now it's not. So I knew on these separate occasions when I saw that, I said, they're not letting the TNA start winning that title. They're not going to do it. I'm sorry. And since that was so obvious to me, I knew, like I said, Joe Hendry was going to lose. And that goes on the list, unfortunately. There's no way around it. It goes on the list. There's no way. There's no question about it.
No. Words? No. You just made the list.
And also, too, let's be honest, TNA people coming to NXT, challenging the PLE main event for the NXT for the men's and on the women's division, women's NXT championship. You know that even though they're great, even though WWE NXT has a great partnership with TNA, when they come into the building, they still gonna get hit with this.
You standing here and you don't even go here.
You don't go here. You're not winning a title. You're going to get kindly took, not just you don't go here, they're going to tell you this as well.
No, brother, it doesn't work for me right now,
It's not going down. So I see that's a current thing. I don't like that. Every time a TNA superstar or TNA wrestler is put into a big title main event match, they never win. And the next one they're going to put whatever men's division or women's division, they're not going to win the title. If they do, it'll be a first. But yeah. Izzy Dame's so bad. That's why we mentioned her. Yeah, Izzy Dame's lousy. Kindly don't overlook Kukuru. She's the ace of the AEW ladies division. Former. Yeah, I know. She wasn't a great AEW women's champion either. She was a lousy champion. I remember her reigns. Someone wasn't even that long. The last two she had weren't even that great. Kukuru Shida speaks better than Asuka, Io, and Kairi Sane. Can she wrestle better than them? No. Exactly. TNA stars don't even go here. No, brother, it doesn't work for me. They're not going to win that title. Moose might beat Oba Femi. That's the only person I see beating him. But other than that, though, that's the second thing I saw tonight. It's a reoccurring thing of putting a TNA wrestler, men or women don't matter. They put them in these big matches. They go against the NXT or women's NXT title, and they just don't win. It's never a safe bet, and they always come out on the losing end. So, another thing I'm gonna go over what went wrong with NXT tonight. Despite the great effort and a loss, what's next for Jada Parker now she lost? I hope she doesn't lose momentum. We've seen this happen before. We have seen this happen, guys. Jada Parker had all the momentum going in to NXT No Mercy. She slapped Roxanne. She had the crowd behind her. She was doing her thing in the match. But, there is a but. She didn't even come close to beating. She didn't come close to beating Roxanne. At some point she did. But other than that, though, now that she has not won, and I knew she wasn't going to win. Let's be honest, not a shocker. It's not. Since I knew she wasn't going to win, and I knew that it was not going to be the case, I believe now at this point Where does Jada Parker go from here? Since we knew she didn't beat Roxanne, she's not the NXT Women's Champion. Where does she go next? Because Jada, what are you gonna do with that? All that momentum she had going in, because the crowd was really behind her during that match. They was behind her before the match. Does she go back to the bottom of the list, or does she go back to the bottom of the line? What happens next with Jada Parker? Where does she go from here? That's my question. What happens to her? Because I don't know, guys. I got a fear that she's gonna lose momentum and she's gonna fall to the back of the line, and we're gonna eventually forget about her. That's the way I see it. And if you guys remember, the last person that challenged Roxanne for a women's NXT championship, she had all the momentum going in, and a lot of people thought she was gonna win. If you guys remember, after she lost this championship match against Roxanne, she kind of lost momentum, and now she's not doing nothing. She's not even on TV. We mentioned her earlier, and we talking about Lola Vice. Remember, she was in this big NXT Heat Wave back in July against Roxanne for the championship. She got close to winning. Actually, Lola Vice, all due respect to Jada, Lola was actually closer to being Roxanne than Jada was. Jada, once Roxanne worked on Jada's her arm and stuff, she really didn't stand a chance against Roxanne. She was actually easy prey to Roxanne, so predictable. At least Lola Vice gave Roxanne a run for her money. But you see, ever since Lola cut that promo, she faced off against Roxanne and she did not win. She has not had the same momentum. Matter of fact, they made her baby face because of that promo. It brought her momentum down, and now she's not even on TV. And I got a strange feeling and fear that's what's going to happen to Jada Parker next. She's going to fall to the Lola Vice blueprint. She's going to be had all the momentum. You lose. You talked all that smack. You talked everything. You slapped Roxanne. You went to the title match. You didn't win. And now you go back to the end of the line like we forget about you. So I don't like where that's going. And I think I like Jada Parker challenging for the NXT title. It might have been a little premature. And with that being said, it goes on the list.
What's gonna happen? No. Words? No. You just made the list.
What's going on? I will be by Jada Parker side so you don't lose momentum. I know you will. Jada might go after Bolani. That's what she should have went in the first place. I'm glad you said that, Gerard. I thought she was going to go for the women's NXT North American champion, and I would say I like Kelani and I like Jada. Jada can beat Kelani for that title. Now, that's me saying that. I'm not being biased. Jada can beat Kelani. She wasn't going to be no Roxanne. Soruka is better than Borlani, but Soruka can low-key get overzealous in her moves. Again, Soruka is fly. She's fancy. She's flashy. That's why people like Soruka. She's flashy. She came out the same year as Kelani. Lola Vice did not have no flu. Oh, Vice ain't got no storyline for her no more. She ain't got no momentum. JJW guys, I believe Joe Hendry. Well, we don't believe him because he lost tonight. I don't believe in Joe Hendry. But anyway, this is another thing I see. Jada Parker may lose momentum. She just may do that. I don't see her have the same momentum before the NXT No Mercy match. She won the gauntlet match. She won a number one contender. Had the great promo with Roxanne. It was popular. It was trending. It was actually a world star, in case you guys didn't know. And she lost. She didn't get close to winning either. Let's be honest. Lola Vice was way further along to being Roxanne. Watch the NXT Heatwave match between Lola. Watch this match, her versus Roxanne. She was way further along of beating Roxanne, win the title, than Jada was tonight at NXT No Mercy in a one-on-one match. It's way further along. She didn't stand a chance. Set up a Lola Vice versus Soruka match. Yeah. Jada Parker. Jada Parker's biracial, I believe. She looked like she got some Puerto Rican in her. I think her mother is white and her dad may be black or Puerto Rican. Don't quote me on that. I know she's biracial. But yeah, she got some Puerto Rican. She looked Puerto Rican or Dominican because she got that good hair. But anyway, I don't think Jada Parker gonna have that same momentum anymore. I think she's gonna lose it. I think come to NXT Tuesday, unless she's going for Kelani Jordan's NXT Women's title, North American Women's title, unless she's going to be running and compete for that championship, I don't see where momentum is going to go for Jada Parker. I just don't see it. I don't see where it's going to go next for her. And I like Jada Parker. And one thing you did say too, Gerard, I want to point that out. She did look kind of slow tonight. She couldn't keep up with Roxanne. She was moving slow. I noticed that too. She was moving slow. She was. She couldn't keep up with Roxanne. And that's another reason why she kept trying to hit that hit move. Roxanne caught her and reversed it or got out the way because she's not fast. She got she's stacked. She's stacked. She got some meat back there, but she got shed a little. So Ruka got some meat back there too, but she's not, she ain't got as much meat as Jada. But yeah, I do remember you saying that earlier, and I agree. And I said we would get to that. Jada Parker was moving slow. I noticed that. Just like Wendy Chu was moving slow tonight. That's what I said. But this was her first PLE. I just don't think it was her time to challenge for the belt. I don't see it. See, you said it right here earlier. She was slow tonight. May need to shed a little, maybe. Or better conditioning. Maybe she do need to lose maybe a good 10, 15 pounds. I saw how slow she was moving. Like I said, and Jada Parker never faced an opponent like Roxanne. She always faced the Brian Lee Reese's, squash match. We know that Jada's going to win. This is a real deal. This is the prodigy. She needs to lose like Bronson Reed. You said So Ruga's fast. Like, yeah, So Ruga's fast. So Ruga don't have all that meat back there. Jada Parker, you got a lot of meat back there. I'm not here to sham anybody. I'm just being honest here. Jada Parker may gonna lose. She may lose momentum. That's all I'm saying. But that was the third thing I saw. What went wrong with NXT tonight? NXT No Mercy. Like I said, great PLE. Everyone did their thing, from the tag team match to the Wesley and Zachary match to Roxanne and Jada, Kelani and Wendy. Everybody put on great performance. It just, gotta be critical. It's always room for improvement. I say that. And Trick Williams, he did solid what job as special guest referee. I'm not saying nothing from him either. Yeah, Jada came face the project, the real deal. Exactly. Well, than that though, guys, this is all I have regarding the subject. And we are talking about tonight a recap of WWE NXT No Mercy 2024 results, going over the highlights of everything that happened in NXT No Mercy. We are going over this card here. I appreciate you guys coming out. Of course, we'll be back here again. We got Monday Night Raw tomorrow, NXT Tuesday. I will talk about Raw on Tuesday afternoon, NXT Wednesday afternoon, NXT versus AEW Thursday evening or Friday. And then, of course, we got SmackDown. Talking about that early Saturday or maybe Friday. We'll see. We'll see how things go. They separate Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. Yep, they did. Both singles wrestlers in single relationships. True. I like Jamie Hayter too. But yeah, guys, that's all I have regarding the NXT No Mercy. Appreciate you guys coming out. This was a busy weekend. We had WWE Bash in Berlin Saturday, NXT No Mercy Sunday. Both great PLEs, great performances by all the competitors in all the matches. WWE never fails to disappoint us. They always put in that work. They always put on a great show, whether it's 5 matches or 6 matches. Don't have to be 10, 15 matches, as I explained earlier. It's about quality over quantity. So I appreciate you guys coming out. Yeah, very busy weekend. And NXT, speaking of which, NXT, the next PLE will be Halloween Havoc. And the next PLE for the main roster will be Bad Blood in October, Halloween Havoc in October. So let's keep an eye on that. Can't wait to see who's going to be competing against who and what matches. Stay tuned. I will talk about it on the weekly shows of Raw, NXT, and SmackDown as we get started. They're going to start a brand new storylines and builds for the next upcoming PLE or weeks to the PLE or whatever the case may be. Soon to videos will pop up. You guys click in the links below. Check out the content here. Greatly appreciate it. As usual, as always, you guys already know what it is. It's OUNT.
Something happened this weekend, and I've been struggling with it since I retired. But this weekend gave me closure.
Wow.
It really did. Like, it was fun. Obviously, it was fun. I mean, you can't, doing this for as long as I have and being involved.